Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, we're diving straight in today because we are literally witnessing the end of the smartphone era. The AI wearable war of 2026 is officially here, and it is fundamentally reshaping how we interact with the physical world. Let's get right into it.
So, are screens obsolete in 2026? I want you to seriously think about that for a second. Imagine going a whole day without looking down at your phone even once. No more doom scrolling with a cramped neck, no more awkwardly bumping into people on the sidewalk like our little stickman friends here. What if your entire digital life just seamlessly existed right in your natural field of vision? Today we're zooming way out, starting from a microscopic piece of revolutionary hardware all the way up to the multi-billion-dollar AI wars happening in the background to make this screenless reality possible.
I actually love this quote from AI Uncovered because it sets the stage perfectly. By 2026, you might not need to pull out your phone to reply to a text or check directions. For a solid decade, tech companies have been promising us augmented reality, but we're finally crossing that threshold into actual everyday usefulness. We are officially moving away from those heavy, clunky headsets and shifting toward lightweight, incredibly smart AR glasses.
Inside Project Aria Gen 2, the hardware revolution. Let's take a look.
Honestly, it's absolutely unbelievable what they've managed to pack into these frames. We're talking high-definition RGB cameras and spatial microphones that give the device this intense 360-degree auditory and visual context of your environment. Then you throw in eye-tracking sensors so the glasses know exactly what you're focusing on at any given millisecond. And, crucially, SLAM cameras.
Now, if you're not familiar, SLAM stands for Simultaneous Localization and Mapping. This isn't just a camera passively recording a video. SLAM allows the Aria Gen 2 to literally map out the physical 3D world around you, exactly as you move through it, in real time. It gives the AI precise positional awareness. It knows exactly where the table is, where the door is, and exactly where you are in relation to all of it.
And get this, they didn't just stop at environmental mapping. Meta integrated an optical sensor right on the temples for continuous heart rate monitoring, alongside a contact microphone. Now that contact mic is a real game changer. When you speak, it isn't just picking up sound traveling through the air, it's actually registering the physical vibrations of your voice through your skull. This makes the voice recognition insanely robust, even if you're standing in a super loud, crowded room, which, as you can imagine, is a massive leap forward for accessibility.
And this perfectly illustrates how this tech actually changes lives. Let's walk through how the Aria Gen 2 acts as a digital guide for blind and low-vision individuals. Imagine our stickman user walking down a busy city street. Step 1, the glasses use SLAM to capture all those physical surroundings. Step 2, the on-device AI instantly processes all that incredibly complex spatial data. And Step 3, using speech and hand tracking, the glasses deliver immediate contextual awareness. It can literally whisper to the user exactly what's in front of them and where they can safely step.
So, to run continuous SLAM, spatial audio, and on-device AI in a foldable, lightweight pair of glasses takes an immense amount of power. Yet, Meta managed to squeeze out 6 to 8 hours of active use. Seriously, getting nearly a full workday out of this form factor is a staggering engineering achievement. Zooming out, the 2026 smart glasses war. Let's look at the bigger picture.
Because Meta isn't operating in a vacuum here, this hardware is just the tip of the spear in a fierce battle for wearable supremacy that's entirely defining 2026. On one side, you've got Meta's Aria Gen 2, heavily focused on machine perception, SLAM, and lightweight accessibility. But looking directly across the battlefield, we have Google. At their recent I/O developer conference, Google showed off their Android XR smart glasses. And these aren't some distant research project. One version of these specs is actually going on sale later this year, completely powered by Google's Gemini AI.
When you look at the broader landscape, you've got Meta and Google racing toward this lightweight AR approach. And then, well, there's Apple. They obviously debuted the Vision Pro, that massive $3,500 VR headset. And while it's incredibly advanced, it's really remained a niche product. The whole market is clearly trending toward lightweight, everyday glasses, and industry rumors strongly suggest Apple knows this. They are reportedly pivoting hard toward AR smart glasses to compete directly with Meta and Google, mainly because the current Vision Pro form factor is just struggling to find mainstream adoption.
And why is this race so frantic? Just look at the futuristic reality they're fighting to own. This is what the 2026 AR experience actually looks like. We're talking about live captions of your conversations just appearing in your vision, navigation arrows painted directly onto the actual pavement in front of you, translated subtitles floating over a person who's speaking a different language.
This is contextual AI completely overlaying your digital life right onto the physical world, anticipating what you need before you even ask for it. It's absolutely mind-blowing.
The infrastructure, powering the AI lenses.
But here's the catch. To make those lightweight glasses work, to give you those floating translations without the frames literally burning up on your face, requires massive background compute. The real war is hidden away in data centers. Just absorb this number for a second. $21 billion. That is the cost of the deal Meta signed with CoreWeave, a specialized AI cloud provider, just to secure NVIDIA compute capacity through 2032. You do not spend $21 billion unless you're preparing to run some of the most advanced, demanding AI models on the planet for millions of concurrent users. And all of that compute power, it's dedicated to running Muse Spark. This is Meta's new multimodal reasoning model. It's the true brain behind the Aria Gen 2. It features native tool use, a visual chain of thought, and it introduces this really cool contemplating mode that orchestrates multiple reasoning agents all in parallel. It is over an order of magnitude more compute efficient than previous models, which is exactly how it can power a lightweight wearable without melting the battery. So, the hardware rivalry is perfectly mirrored in the software. Meta's Muse Spark relies on these parallel reasoning agents and visual context to understand exactly what you're looking at. Meanwhile, Google's Gemini Spark, which they revealed at I/O, is designed to be a 24/7 background agent that constantly learns from your behavior and connects deeply with all your apps. The hardware war we started with, it's entirely dependent on this back-end AI software battle. Quite simply, whoever wins the AI agent war wins the glasses war.
But these massive, multi-billion-dollar brains aren't free to run. Meta has already started rolling out subscription plans, testing a Meta One premium tier for around $19.99 a month to handle deeper reasoning. It's kind of funny when you think about it. We're getting ready to finally ditch our expensive smartphones, only to end up paying a monthly subscription just for our glasses. If you want the most advanced, context-aware AI on your face, you're going to be paying to fund that massive infrastructure.
So, with Meta mapping the world in real time, Google weaving AI into literally every app, and billions being poured into making screens completely obsolete, I have to ask you, are you ready to surrender your smartphone for a pair of AI-powered glasses? Because the technology is here, the infrastructure is built, and the tech giants have placed their bets. The screenless revolution isn't just coming, it's already on your face. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive on The Explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.